we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Waphles will do everything. So Yuri has been... Oh, God. I hope I don't have to do a shit. It's like in fucking college, dude. I hate group projects so much. Like... Okay, let me tell you a quick story about freaking college that, for those of you who aren't in college yet, will probably, fucking brace yourself. A lot of it ends up being group work, and I'll read this when I'm editing. So, a lot of college work ends up being group work, especially finals, and there was this one time in particular that was just the final straw. It was for my final English class that I needed to take as a prerequisite for graduation, and... they gave us like a 2-month head start on it, right? And I got in a group with just a whole bunch of random people, like the final group to be formed, which is always a good sign, by the way. So I ended up doing a lot of the work. A lot of deadlines had to be met, and I freaking finished all of them. And I texted people, "Hey, what are you guys gonna do?" And obviously no replies. So I ended up doing most of the work. And right the morning it's due, like the day I get to school, they start working on it. There was one girl in particular, she met me at the library and said, "Okay, what do we do?" And I'm like, "I have most of this finished, just memorize these lines." And she's like, "Well, no, this isn't good enough though, we need to do something else." And I'm like, "We had 2 months to do this shit! Are you kidding me?" And we were the only two working on it at the time. So it was a big mess, and then like the other two guys finally came in like 30 minutes before class started, and needless to say, it ended up going really badly. And the teacher had it be a question and answer segment at the end. So our topic, which was only known to me, and I have really bad stage fright, so I was sweating bullets out there, and I just couldn't get any answers like right. So obviously the other people couldn't, because they didn't know what the hell like I was talking about, and they just ended up making shit up. They didn't study up on the subject at all, so we just got a really bad grade that day. Like, who the hell does this shit last minute? Anyway, I guess they're talking about fucking school festival. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. What the fuck did I miss? Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? You mean cupcakes? You can just hand out cupcakes. That's what brought me here. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree! I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The last thing we could do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh shit! Foreshadowing, everyone! Violent video game! Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. That expression on her face, Jesus. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course! Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands in front of the podium, or behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the explanation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her heads and says, by the way, pro tip in school, by the way, if you're ever in a speech class, go first. I know this sounds like weird advice, but if you get it over with, all the nervousness goes away, and you have like a class full of freaking idiots going next after you. Okay? So that's a quick tip for speech class. I'll give you guys a story eventually, but probably not now. I just told you some fucking bullshit that happened in college. But yeah, go first. It'll help. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Ooh, fierce and confident women. Hell yeah. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Yeah. Everyone joins me afterward. Okay, audience, clap. Leave the clap emoji in the comments. And we give Yuri the recognition. Okay. Oh, wrong word. Recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem in her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Yeah, good job, Sayori. Yeah. Even Waphles liked it. No, I won't say that, but... Oh, I'm an asshole. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other people's poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work at all. Or as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. So I'm gonna make you fuck up. Okay. She just goes with it. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Waphles. It's not like I could prepare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Waphles lower everyone's standards to like, whoa! Bitch! Natsuki, it's fine, I guess, whatever. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel, god damn, they just appeared, didn't they? I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That's it? Everyone else got a little speech? Why didn't I get a speech? The fuck? Freaking Sayori is all weird. You criticized her, and I'm new, and you don't want to give me any freaking. I'm an artist, okay? I live on this shit. I need critiques. It's not fair. Why does the little girl over there get a critique? Why didn't I do? I'm obviously okay. I guess you did give me one, but fuck, I need a better one, something more constructive. Other than it'll get better eventually. What the fuck is that? We only have a couple days for the festival. You're kidding me? Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. You know? Like the magazine? Like on the manga? Once she starts reciting the poem, her attitude disperses a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and they work surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone else applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I hate all of you. Other people didn't do anything wrong to me. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Not so surprised, Natsuki. I think it would be better the other way. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so whatever. Well, I guess if that's the case, you won't have much to worry about before the festival. Well, that said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Yeah, we came through, guys. Yeah, high five. Yeah, no one? Okay. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting on all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Why does she keep slapping Natsuki with her hair? She's just staring at it. Look at her eyes. Staring at her hair. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, and let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way we'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. I don't want to impress Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? It's only been like 3 times. Jeez, you guys. I'm trying to bang Yuri. I mean, I made such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, I'm supposed to respond to that. It's okay, Waphles. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Oh, there's my audio again. Oh, shit. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. Strange for a poet. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Shit. I don't... Okay. There's a similar question in freaking Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where, like... Oh, I mean, this will get into spoiler territory, but, like... Basically this, someone asks you a question, would you pick them or someone else? And the other person's not there, so... Questions like this, man. I mean... I don't want to hurt her feelings, but I also, like, I kind of want to go with Yuri? I don't know. I'm emotionally invested, so this is a serious question for me to answer, so... I mean, I don't think it damages the story too much, would it? Besides, I'm pretty sure that's what'll happen if I pick that. Shit. I mean, she obviously feels bad about it, I guess. You know, bros before hoes, right? Fine, I'll welcome with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I won't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Waphles. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. You can't change it. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Whoa! The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Yeah, who knows what'll happen in like a few days. Maybe we'll get somewhere with Yuri. And speaking of Yuri, freaking anxiety, sensation, uncanny, philosophy. Oh, they both jumped. After image. Question. Vitality. Incapable. Intellectual. Eternity. Oh, 11 for 20. Jesus. Okay. Existence. Uncontrollable. Variance. And raindrops. There we go. We got most of Yuri's, right? Freaking Sayori and the other girl kind of wandered in there, but whatever. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Hey, another Undertale reference. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. That's another game. But I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. And you sound a little bit like You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. What the fuck? Sorry, I think that was my phone. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hehe. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things, God. You and your freaking crippling depression, Jesus. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Waphles, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into this, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down at her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Oh, person of interest? The hell? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Waphles. Oh, fuck! Just because I want to walk home together? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I like Yuri more. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Ooh, huh? She's being so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always been. You're so funny, Wolf. Well, how's that funny? Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Oh! There's a thing in my mouth. Gross. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to forget her. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I can't eavesdrop, man. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Oh, God. Chimichangas at lunch today, man. Oof. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit on the one next to her own. Huh? I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? I don't have any. They're all about freaking spacemen anyway. You know, like the one on your face. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I wanted to be alone, but then you bothered me, so bye. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Yay! Oh, it's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit anything. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Waphles? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries about every person, no matter how well you may know them. Huh? So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Complex? A Rubik's Cube is more Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. Not as much as you, but I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. I swear. Just give me some, I say. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Whoa, her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. You were aware were in you, that's it. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Oh shit. Yuri, you give me too much credit. Did I just push her away after saying, oh, I don't want to walk home with Yuri, what the fuck? Bros before hoes, but Jesus, not if it's gonna, take, freaking push all the hoes away. I don't like that. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Is he shit-talking her? Really, dude? After all that effort I put into the poem? I mean, yeah, I got 3 wrong, but what the fuck? Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. More reading! Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Well, fuck it, let's find out, dude. Let's find out. It's nice, I guess. By the way, hello, new recording session. I got allergies. Not good. Not good. So my voice is gonna crack. I'm gonna sniffle a lot, probably sneeze. Get ready for that one, friends. Come on.